down. He is bearing it all. I think it should have been called Bearing It All with Bongani, you know. But anyways, I'm not an executive producer. Let's get into this. This is Tiro.
And you're back with us on the checklist. If you're new, welcome if you're regular. Thank you for tuning in again. Please don't forget to follow us on the checklist on Instagram. Let's get into it. So today we're giving you a follow-up on Bongani Fasi's docu-series. Guys, you need to get in on this. If we're reviewing this again, you must know who this is what.
Guys, if you've got compact, if you've got premium, get onto that.
You need to
catch up and go watch.
You need to,
you know,
make
Bongani,
a plan.
Finding Bongani.
Make a plan.
Guys, this reality TV show is groundbreaking, and I think we didn't do it justice the first time we reviewed it. We just took it at face value, and Bongani, we apologize. We are redoing this because now we understand. We see the vision, you know. We understand this is revolutionary, and we really get the essence of this reality TV show. It's giving what it's supposed to give, and that is exactly what I wanted from this reality TV show. And I think the tipping point of this reality TV show is Bongani actually going to Cape Town.
I'm in Cape Town and I'm loving being here.
I'm so happy.
He is bearing it all. I think it should have been called Bearing It All with Bongani, you know. But anyways, I'm not an executive producer. Let's get into this.
Okay,
so
let's get into it.
Bongani is with his family, guys, and he went to go see Brenda's
sister and brother.
Brenda's sister and brother, and also he went to go see where Brenda is sleeping currently and talk to his ancestors because Bongani has unresolved issues regarding his mother's passing, and we say this with the utmost respect because this is a man that is broken, this is a man that is mourning, and this is a man that is psychologically broken mentally and physically, but he still keeps going, and he is showing men how to how to deal with your situation in a healthy manner, and that is going forward, facing it, and actually feeling those emotions in front of us. Like I feel his emotions. I used to think he's so animated.
Yes.
Why do you think but he takes my drugs?
Yeah, like he does that.
You get the decision to switch off the machines.
But then you understand what he's still healing. Like he's not okay, but it's okay.
Yeah, and what? First of all, when he spoke to his family about his mother's death, and when she was in a comatose state, and who switched off, because we all know there were rumors that she had OD'd. And he is refuting these rumors. He is debunking the entire passing, and he is bringing his family to task regarding who switched it off. So allegedly Brenda was brain dead at the time, so even if she had come to, she wouldn't be able to fend for herself. And I guess Bongani feels that was a premature decision.
Yes, he feels like she shouldn't have gone at that time. They should have just waited for her to like go naturally, you know. He feels like somebody planned this in a way. I don't know how. Like he's just not okay with somebody having to switch off his worms.
Yeah, and he was young at the time, you know. And I mean, having such a grand, you know, like a grand character as a mother. I mean, and just, you know, just the life that you think you could have lived, and inheritance. Nobody knows where her stuff went, who owns her stuff. To this day, Bongani doesn't get any feedback regarding Brenda Fasi's wealth
things.
So he's on a quest for truth. I feel like he's just like, you know, like seeking the truth. through this docu-series, and it,
Bongani uthetha ngento ka-2004, 16 years back in time, which he still lives with to this day.
Somebody killed Brenda.
Brenda wayenesiguba nje uthiko wathi uBrenda u-HIV positive.
Lindiwe, masingabiza amagama abantu.
it's healing him.
So that he can also move on.
Yeah.
So that he can like
Thank
start
you.
afresh. So that he's like parts can open. Like he just I think he's thinking, like he feels like all of like his life is not going well because
Ndinitshoni sibabonise kodwa ndincede. Kelly, please.
he can't like find all of these things. He can't find his mother's he can't find the inheritance. He can't find out who was behind the mother's passing. Like he needs these things to like help him learn he must move on, and like I don't know.
And I mean, he is like raw. He is so honest. I mean, he even told his uncle on the reality TV show in his confessional that he like nobody likes him. And he is like, I mean, I've got family members that they are not reality TV show ready.
Yeah.
And he showed us real like family members and talking. There was no makeup, no theatrics,
nothing.
It was I was almost in tears when he was talking to his family. And I mean, bless her heart, Linda. I love her so much. Bongani's aunt. I mean, she is like she is such a beautiful soul. I mean, he even at the end of the episode, he went back to Brenda's house where she took her last breaths.
Yes.
Guys, that was hard to watch.
That was the hardest part to watch because there's this house that Brenda lived at, and this house apparently like all the stars were there, but Mandela were there, everybody was there.
Even my mom was watching with us and she was like, yeah, we saw it when Mandela went to go visit Brenda first.
So like this house, this famous house, yeah, Brenda, Bongani inherited it, but Bongani, because he couldn't live, he had to sell it, to live. So he goes back to this place and there's a woman living there, and that woman shows him around. But then Wabonor, he's sort of like he's hurt by the fact that he had to sell this place for him to survive, because obviously he didn't get his mother's inheritance, all of it. So how was he supposed to fend for himself?
Yes, you put that in such a beautiful way, because like I was finding it difficult to resolve why he sold his parents' house. But I think also sometimes even when you're young, you're thinking that, what, I can flip this money, let me sell this Baklu house, and then I'll buy something at a later stage. Now he has a family.
He had no choice.
And I think he's 50-50 on it, because I think he also feels like this could have been the house that he raised his children in. He shouldn't have sold it, but also just the incident of that, his mother taking her last breaths in that house was so difficult for him, and him actually telling the story and showing where she was. Guys,
it was heartbreaking, guys. We were just tearing.
It's the first, like, South Africa, we are doing well in the reality TV space. This is like what
but
we
this
want.
one is the top show.
This is number one.
The best show, the best reality
Moja Love
show I've ever watched. Moja Love is
really Moja Live, manje.
Mzansi Magic, I thought Moja Live, it's coming with it.
Magic, you need to pick up your socks. You need to come with the reality TV
and
show.
You guys need to tune into this show, because it's real, it's raw, it's every Saturday at 8:30 on Moja Love 157. Don't miss it, you won't regret it.